Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. So here's the lefty, Justin Steele.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Leading off tonight for Texas, the second baseman, Marcus.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a gold glove with the Blue Jays.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground, Horner slings to first, and Semien is out. Here comes Corey Seager.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, bases empty. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Wyatt Langford. Slider for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. And starting in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Happ lays off.
Count's full.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss as he was late. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, bases empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Check swing, and he went.
1-2.
And that's strike 2.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Here's a 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Now, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
1 down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner handles, throws to first, and Garcia is out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Berger.
2 down, nobody on. That one the other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Up the middle, Horner. Jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
Two.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Nico Horner. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives.
Runner takes off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2. Runner goes again. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. So 2 down now. And here is Matt Shaw. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Shaw off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now here is Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
Really
2
had
strikes.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Happ.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to short. Seager zips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now back.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. Semien toss over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
30,
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Corey Seager.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Horner over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now the DH, Wyatt Langford.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2, the count.
stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His second homer of this series. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Jack Peterson. Next offering
2-1.
way off the plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Garcia.
High fly ball out to left field. Hat under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. Top of the zone for a called strike. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 7.
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
The second baseman,
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do,
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
the center fielder.
Runner
number
first
4.
with 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Eovaldi checks the runner. Horner back in on a dive. The 1-1. Just
missed. That's the ball.
missed. Horner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger.
21. Jake Berger.
Now he breaks his bat. Turner tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Next pitch is outside. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now a chance for Jonah Heim.
No, that missed.
And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Smith, the base runner at first with one out. Struck him out looking. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Fouled off left side. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just
Ball
off the
outside.
outside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's
You got a full
outside.
count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Peterson makes the grab, 1 away. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
Now batting the catcher.
All tied up. Last half of
Kelly.
inning number 5. That's a little bit low. In the dirt.
3-1.
And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Peterson makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So up next,
The left
Ian
fielder,
Happ.
number 8.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Oh, he doesn't
That's the
get the call. 2-1. There's a high chopper. Smith throws across the diamond. Inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Out to short, Swanson. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Go ahead run on base. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Foul ball. That misses
That's
the
the ball.
zone. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Happ under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Sean Armstrong will take over here.
Now pitching for Texas, number 43, Sean Armstrong.
So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
There's a swing and a drive. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one away. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one ripped. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Not even close there. 2-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Got him on the off-balance throw. Turner is out. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He goes down looking.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Jock Peterson.
Leading off for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 4, Jock Peterson.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Fouls one off, 2-2. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
The first baseman, Jake Berger.
Hard hit, right side. Rangers go down in order.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Person Garabito. This is his third time out this year. So here's Horner now.
For the Cubs,
He's kind of an outlier, especially
Nico.
when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a
Yeah,
ball.
his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. One down, base is empty. Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really
1 ball, 2
sells the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Now it's going to be Matt Shaw. Got him looking.
Now batting,
Huge
catcher,
strikeout there.
Carson.
And next for the
Kelly.
Cubs, Carson Kelly.
Ah!
2 down. Go ahead run at scoring
1 and 2
position.
to count.
And a swing and a miss. And we stay tied as the inning ends. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Next to hit, Jonah Heim. Out there to center. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 away. So up next, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And now 2-1. Keller moved to first.
Hey,
Smith dives back in safely. The 2-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. Two outs. And a count 1-2. This one in the air. Shaw squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Wrigley Field, onto the bottom of the 8th, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Just off the inside edge. And now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed
2 and
there.
2's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Fouled off. He was late. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Kyle Tucker, the next come to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Seager stands in now. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Ball.
This one in the dirt.
Count is full.
Runner holds, and it's a full count. Man at second. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So bottom of the 9th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Justin Turner. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, number 7.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Number 2, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. One down, winning run on first. Here goes the runner. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the
double steal. It's a squeeze. Grabs it barehanded. Across is the winning run, and the Cubs win it on a walk-off squeeze. Wow!
Well, a gutsy call from the bench. You've got to have a lot of confidence in the ability to handle the bat by that guy standing at the box. Well, he got it done, put the ball on the ground. That's all you're looking for.
And your final score here today, 2-1. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.